Hello and welcome to a game of Dota 2. You are watching StarLadder Star Series. It is a game 2 of day 27. That's right. Game 2 of 27, and we're going to see Alliance taking on Relax as our second game. And of course, there's only 2 days left after today because we are nearing the end of the group stages of Season 8. Of course, I'm not by myself. I'm actually joined by Fogged, who has answered the phone. Hello. Ooh, you're very soft, but maybe that's on me. Wait a second.
Might be mine as well. I haven't really touched up my thing yet. It's a disaster outside my house. Holy crap.
What's up with snow?
Nice. No, I have probably 40 centimeters of snow.
I'm jealous. I have only rain and nothing else. Just rain. It's very boring.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit more than 40 centimeters in some spots around me. I just have to shovel forever.
Well, you're done shoveling now?
For now.
For now. Is it still snowing then?
It's stopped, but it says it's supposed to keep going, and we're supposed to get hit by another storm tomorrow.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Fun times. Well, we are gonna see. We're still gonna see 4 more games. The first one, Alliance still has to play 3 games in total. You know, in theory, if they lose all 3, they're still not going to go to Kiev. But I believe that if they win the next one, like if they win this one, they will go to Kiev. I think that's the way it goes. And it's so weird though, because there's I think everybody already knows who's going to Kiev. Depending on how the results are, it's still possible for some other teams to go to Kiev instead, as we see in the scores.
One last game?
Alliance still has to play 3 games in total, and they're playing 2 of those today. They're playing against Relax right now, and they're also playing against SSD after this one. Or later on tonight, actually. Relax is going to play against SSD. And Roxkiss, if they win their last game today, they will go to Kiev, and they therefore close the door on Fnatic. Because if Roxkiss lose the last game today, which is up against SSD, then Fnatic is not gonna... if they lose, their Fnatic is probably gonna go to Kiev. If they win, Fnatic is not gonna go to Kiev.
Team pick.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Big day.
It's a pretty big loss, to be honest.
It's all on Alliance.
Yep. That is true. Alliance, for now, I mean, up against Relax, it should be a decent match for them. They should be doing okay here, as they are on paper the better team, but Relax has been doing really great lately. They have been definitely stepping up their game, and I don't know if it's got anything to do with their new name, but they've just looked more relaxed, imbalanced, I should say. In balance, not imbalanced, in balance.
That's good. And we actually see it. Wow.
10 seconds remaining.
It's not like Chinese Dota. Elder Titan's actually banned. What the hell?
It's not like Chinese Dota at all. We do have indeed an Elder Titan and a Visage banned, with the Alchemist and Venomancer banned out as well. Crystal Maiden first pickup, which is interesting because she got completely ignored in the previous game.
Yeah, that's pretty strange. I guess it's all dependent on the team, what they want to have.
Yeah, I turned you up as much as I could, but apparently you're still kind of low.
I'm so low? Uh-oh. Alright, let me see.
Need to talk louder.
Reserve time.
Low. Might be better.
Yeah, now I have I have a lot of background now. Okay, so this is better, I think. Do you have a fan on in the background?
It might be the computer. One second, I can fix it. One second.
Oh, but you're a lot more loud now, so that's great. That's a lot better. As we are in the second banning phase already. Pugna and Luna getting banned out on the side of Relax. I mean, the Timbersong, Crystal Maiden, strong pickups for sure, but not really anything that says anything specific about what Relax actually wants to do. Perhaps now that the Luna and Pugna are removed, they remove some of the extra pushing power, which is no surprise because Nature's Prophet and Enchantress already on Alliance. It already shouts a lot of push on their side, and they want to just reduce the amount of push they're going to be encountering here in this game. But it's the OD as well as the Dragon Knight that got banned out on the side of Alliance, so 2 strong mid heroes removed. So I'm kind of curious to see what Alliance is expecting to pick up mid, which hero they want to create some decent mid lane for. Perhaps we're going to see an S4 puck? Could be.
It's definitely possible now with the Lifestealer pickup as well. Is that better?
That's a lot better, actually. I
Okay,
am
there we go.
actually gonna turn you down a bit again. Because, yeah.
That's weird.
No, it's
This
perfect.
mic is starting to actually, like, I don't know, I think it's starting to break, so I'm probably going to switch to a different one, maybe in between games.
Okay, well, no, it's great now. It's perfect, so it's all fine.
Wow.
And you also turn on your microphone in game, I believe. I haven't seen
Yeah,
any
it's
complaints. Yeah.
Yep.
There
Yeah,
we
we're
go.
probably going to see a puck picked up, honestly, especially after this Lifestealer. They really like puck, especially when they have a jungler like Enchantress.
Well, perhaps the Relax sees that same threat and might be picking up the puck instead. Could be a possibility, but then again, there's actually still Temporary Assassin in the pool, which is one of the heroes that you would expect to see banned out if you actually are aiming to get a puck.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth banning out, but I think banning out the OD is definitely a lot better. And also, I've seen them like pucks play versus TAs, and it's not that bad in the beginning until the TA hits level 5, and then it starts being pretty difficult.
Yeah, in which case Enchantress might be coming around to go for some ganks, and then the TA is going to be really sad.
Yeah, and the Furon can port in as well, so we'll see what ends up happening. It could still be a bunch of different things, but I think that's kind of what they're leaning on with this Lifestealer pickup as well.
Yeah. We have a Naga Siren. Wow, that's a hero that I haven't seen in quite some time. As a support, I'm going to assume that she is played as. For now, I mean, we've also seen Naga Siren played by Miracle.
Yep, there's the puck right away.
Yep.
Radiant
Nice.
team
Infest
It's-
bombs. Global.
It could be possible that it's a carry Naga. I mean, there's no real way to tell yet, but
That's true.
I don't know. I don't know what these guys really have been, what Relax has really been going for, but they might go for like a Potom as well and go for the combo.
True. They have got a potential in for a nice trial in if they want to. It really depends on how they are expecting to deal with Alliance's lineup, because their lineup on the side of Alliance is just very solid, and you can already see the synergy. They have some push with the Enchantress and an Aegis Prophet. They can relocate in to help out if need be. They have a heavy gank lineup because Enchantress can come out of the jungle and Aegis Prophet can teleport in and they can start fighting already with the puck infested Lifestealer. They can jump around as well. Like, you see the synergy, but I'm not really seeing it yet for Relax. Although now with the Night Stalker pickup, they do look a bit more aggressive, which I definitely think is going to be something that they really would want to have.
Yeah, I agree. The one thing I'm confused about is usually you see a bunch of teams pick up this Naga, they try to pick things to combo with it, with the sleep. And right now we're not really seeing any real combo for the sleep, except for like a CM ulti. Because Timbersaw, as much as it can be, it's not really the best combo or with Naga.
10 seconds remaining.
No, I'm hoping that is going to be, well, maybe not a Mirana, because then she'll be as a carry. It's not going to be Gyrocopter either, which would actually be a good option. Well, Luna is banned out already. Wow, which hero is still in? That would be like a carry that can be decent in the mid game also, as well as great in the late game.
There's still Slark, right? I don't know if teams have been playing him a lot.
Yeah, well, we saw him in the previous game. But I am not too impressed lately by Slark. I haven't really seen him win a lot of games. Then again,
know,
they
that
have been
hero's-
playing in mid and off lane, so...
Yeah, I guess it's possible. That hero's pretty interesting though. Oh, and they pick up a Lina for EGM. Okay, I was wondering what EGM's last hero was gonna be. That's a pretty interesting pick versus the Timbersaw. Blows him up very easily.
Yeah. Screw that minus armor and just go for... Or sorry, not minus armor. Screw the extra armor and just go for magic damage. Helps blow people up indeed. And next to that, there's a nice Sprout to basically set your stun up off with. But other than that, there's not really that much that you can
10
initiate or
seconds
stun with.
remaining.
Yeah, I mean, I think open wounds and everything, and like an Enchantress slow and whatnot is pretty good. I don't know. I really like Alliance's lineup. They have heavy burst. They have
Reserve time.
they have tower defense. They have split push. It's a really well-rounded lineup. It's a typical Alliance lineup, really.
A bit of everything, bit of both worlds. Team fight as well, of course, in the form of the puck. The Relax, I mean, still got one pick. I'm hoping it's going to be a real solid one that can help them with their tri lane. That can help them do things early on, because it feels like they're going to get run over at about 20 minutes.
Yeah, and if that's a Night Stalker mid too, I mean, he's gonna do well versus. Okay, they do pick up a Slark. Yeah, oh, kind of. I guess I called that. Sure.
Yep, you did. You did indeed. I wasn't. Yeah, well, it's interesting to see that. I'm hoping that he can do okay. Slarks overall, I normally feel that they don't need that much to do well. Sorry for cat sounds, but
Is that a cat?
yeah, that's it's a cat. It's not a kid crying in the background, which would
Yeah,
be
I
the
know.
other option.
I figured.
But if the Slark does okay on that tri lane, I have good hope for them, but if that's not going to be the case, it looks to be safe lane though, right? Safe lane
Yeah,
Slark, safe lane
probably.
Lifestealer, nobody aggressive tri lane, everybody just playing their own game until those core levels and items are up before starting to make their way over to the enemy line up.
There's 4 melee up on Relax too versus
10
this Alliance
seconds
lineup, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure that if they don't start out to a tremendous start, it's gonna get
5
pretty
seconds
pretty
remaining.
nasty pretty quick for them.
Yeah. The
I don't.
only
There's no
range is the
combo with the
Crystal Maiden.
Naga. Yeah, there's no combo with the Naga and everything. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this Naga pick if you're gonna be going for like a Slark and a Night Stalker and stuff. But I guess we'll see how it goes. And if you
Prepare
wanna
for battle.
call out who's playing everything, and we get to see some nice, hilarious treants by Bulldog with his mushroom cap.
Mushroom cap, indeed. Wonder which Treons he has. We already can see that actually. Oh, he does have the fungal one.
This room thing.
I saw one yesterday, I think, that had Christmas trees.
Really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
just pine trees walking around. It was great.
Oh, I've seen that one. Yeah, I know which one it is too.
Well, we'll see who's playing what. Let's take a look at that. As we have got indeed Alliance playing from the Dire side for this game. Admiral Bulldog will indeed play as Nature's Prophet. No surprises, I think, on the side of Alliance with Lowdown as Lifestealer. In the jungle we have got EGM, or at least in the jungle right now, but he's moving top. He will play his Lina, which we haven't really seen him play that often just yet. So that will be interesting to watch. Aki on one of his signature heroes, the Enchantress, and S4 on his signature hero Puck. It's a very straightforward lineup for Alliance. That's for sure.
Yeah. And this the thing that's gonna make this very difficult for this Night Stalker is Puck also got pulled on top of everything, so he's got a starting null. So that guy's gonna get hit really hard. And then when Ake rotates, which he will with that smoke, it's gonna be pretty interesting if they're not ready to react.
Yeah, they have to start fighting so early, so I'm expecting to see also some early teleport scrolls up on the Naga and the Crystal Maiden, because they just need to have that.
I think we're gonna see the Crystal Maiden actually just jungling from the start near the middle lane. So it looks like he has 3 clarities and he already leveled up Frostbite.
True. You want to
Possible.
introduce Relax?
Sure. We have Sir playing the Crystal Maiden. Looks like he's going to be jungling. We have Dread up on the Naga Siren, trying to kill some treants off from Admiral Bulldog. We have Shotchlow on Timbersaw in the off lane. We have Nexus playing the Slark in the bottom lane with an Invis rune. And we have Blue playing the Night Stalker in mid lane versus S4.
And would you expect to see the first blood only happen if there's rotations coming in from supports? I mean, it doesn't matter which side, but I think like on the lane itself, nobody should actually die.
Yeah, I don't think anyone should die without a rotation, especially. Blue is going to be taking a lot of harassment though by S4. He knows how to abuse this lane a lot, especially because, you know, it's a range versus melee, so.
Yeah, and on top of that, S4 is of course, I mean, one of his signature heroes, you could call it, is perhaps his Night Stalker. So, one of the downsides of playing against someone who has the signature hero that you're playing is that he knows exactly how to counter it.
Yeah.
That's like the downside of that, and we already see Blue indeed. I mean, he's getting some last hits, which is great. He has got almost enough. He has enough gold for a bottle, so that's a good start for him.
Yeah, and also we see him pick up an early smoke right away off the courier before anything else.
Nice. It looks also to be some action-packed game then. See who makes the first move. It's like a chessboard where nobody has made a move yet, and the first one to make it should be ahead. But you have to be sure.
Oh, they're pushing up top lane.
Make your right move, yeah. Well, big army. Great luck with creeps for Aki, having an Ascent Tower and a Troll. They're gonna try to pick up Shaklo. He does not pick up Timber Chain. He actually did not level that at all. He does get forced out of the lane. They don't go on him. There is open wounds on Loda though if they want to go, but not trying. Just want to go for the tower.
Yeah, it looks like they're just gonna go for this tower, and there's no reaction or anything by the team, so that tower is definitely on a fall. We see Dread actually just trying to get a little bit of farm up with Crystal Maiden just still doing her jungling
They go on
stuff.
the Timbersaw right now. At least the harassment is there. They didn't go for him completely, and they also did not have Aki helping out, but yeah, that's scary. That's all the regen gone on the Timbersaw, apart from a clarity, but that's not really gonna help him out that much. That's extra batch of gold for the Puck, for the Nature's Prophet, for everybody involved on Alliance, and it's gonna be a big deal as Sir is actually running around with a haste rune. Nice for him. Picks up boots now as well.
Yeah, Night Stalker picks up his bottle and he starts bottle crawling right away. So he's not doing horrible, but Puck S4 is taking control of this mid lane entirely. He's 18-5 to the 13-0 Night Stalker.
Yeah, I'm really thinking that they're gonna try and make something happen with the first nighttime though. If Sir gets himself around the mid lane at about minute 4. then that is definitely something they can try to go for. And of course, minute 4 is, wait a second, shock low, timber chain away. Yeah, that's still gonna happen, but there might still be a light strike array. There it is, and that might actually be timber saw dead. That's gonna be another timber chain, but it's not gonna matter at all. One more pound comes out from Loda, and that's the first blood on the board right there. Timber saw.
And it made it so easy for the Lina to set up the Sun, because open wounds plus the Orb of Venom. I love the Orb of Venom versus the Timber Saw, honestly. Such a good item on Lifestealer.
Such a mobile hero. So even if he does Timber Chain away, and with level 1, you should still be able to catch up.
Yeah, definitely. And Lotus should be getting his phase boots pretty soon, unless he opts to go for a Midas. And, ooh, EGM's picking up a smoke right now, so they're going to go for a smoke gank probably on middle when S4 hits puck, or S4 hits 6.
Yeah, there's already a smoke up on Aki though. If they want to go for it now, they could, but we'll see.
Interesting.
And I mean, do you actually expect Loda to still go for Midas?
It's possible. Oh, nope, looks like he's going to buy phase boots right now. Yep,
Yay.
there it is.
That's better. I like that. We do have Dread and Sir rotating middle, but it's the same timing, and S4 might actually be dead before the rotation is complete of Alliance. There indeed. It goes S4, the Sprout is still there, but Blue is safe. Should be fine. The tower's still sending him on his way with a couple of hits, but that nighttime allowing him for that extra speed. Hunter in the night, level 2, and he gets out alive. It's 1-1 right now. The rotation of Alliance coming only after the rotation of Relax, and therefore Relax gets out ahead.
Huh. Wow. And he actually solo killed S4 there.
Yeah, supports weren't even needed. And oh, they smoke up. They go back in. They have to be careful though. Or maybe they're going to wait for Nature's Prophet to teleport back bottom, which might be a case. Although he doesn't have any mana, he has to rotate back as well.
Bulldog actually went for phase boots first item as well, instead of going for a Midas.
And they were expecting Bulldog to come back over that patch, but nope.
And now that rotation, the two supports, EGM and Ake, rotating in late, they actually got a little bit under leveled off it right now, so that's pretty good for them. And looks like they're going for a smoke gank on S4.
Yeah, they got scouted out fast though, and Blue is the one that gets silencing. A snare still comes up. The teleport in from EGM looks for that crystal main that is already dead because Bulldog came in from the back, teleporting in to get that kill. And Blue does not get anything off the back of that one. S4 lives, and Alliance this time gets away with a kill.
Yeah. That Bulldog.
Yeah. Now, it was also a bit bad positioning, I felt, from the crystal main. Well, Blue, Dream Coil, and snare still comes out as well, but EGM is just fine. As is Blue, though. It's a real back.
If Night Stalker gets this early kill on Puck, it's actually really, really good for the Night Stalker, because he's so tanky already at this point. It's very tough for S4.
And they're going again. Is there another ensnare? There is, and he actually goes for it on EGM. But EGM still has that stun into the Dragon Slave, so he doesn't really want to get close there. I don't blame him. In the meantime, Slark is still farming bottom lane. He's actually highest on top of last hits and a nice. He's not getting that extra tower gold that, of course, or first blood gold for that matter, that Loda does have. So in terms of gold, he would actually be a bit behind, but he is almost 10 last hits ahead compared to Loda at the same time. So he's doing fine. He's doing good.
Yeah, and Loda is definitely not going for Midas. He's going for the phase drum build, it looks like. He's picking up a bracer.
Yeah. Early fighting build.
Yeah.
If he cannot invest into that puck, he can at least invest into the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, definitely. And Ake right now is just picking up his levels in the jungle, and Bulldog doing something that... Well, he's actually one of the few that I see do this a lot. He's just doing Ancients, not risking going for the experience in the lane.
Yeah, and at the same time, of course, also not intruding on the jungle of Aki, which is also important. So getting some extra gold that would otherwise be just ignored, basically.
Yeah. And EGM's getting pretty close to his 6. Ake's getting pretty close to 6. Bulldog just hit 6. And, yeah.
Yeah, we have
right now it's a steady farm game.
For Night Stalker to make some moves, because it's almost going to be daytime again. It's 3 AM, and Blue, he wants to still make something happen, so he rotated top. He actually got level 4 in his Void right now, did not pick up his Darkness just yet. Loda is not an easy target to take down, though. You have to kick off with that silence, and I mean, everybody knows that Night Stalker is now missing from the map, so it should not be coming as a surprise if there's a Night Stalker coming around the corner. And we're going to assume that Loda has got fast enough reactions to press his rage if he sees him. We'll see, though. They're gonna
He's
go.
in a pretty
Let's
aggressive
see.
spot right now.
And
Oh,
the
he got the
rage
rage
comes.
off.
Yep, open wounds instantly. They want to go for him. Light Striker Ray coming up from EGM as well, and that's going to be a kill for Loda. Once again, a second kill of the game, and it's not over just yet. The Dream Coil, the TP in from S4, but Shakalo cannot TP out in time, and S4 takes the kill home. That's 2 extra kills going the way of Alliance, with 2 rotations coming in to help out their teammates.
And Ake in the meanwhile just is casually pushing midline with a Wildkin, which is very good for him. And right now it's going pretty well for them.
It is
Oh,
indeed.
Crystal Maiden. Uh-oh, CM, get out of there.
Tries to teleport herself out, and actually, no, not gonna be able to do that. I actually was hopeful for her for a little while, but there's actually level 3 Waning Rift right there, so a lot of extra bursts coming out from S4. Picks himself up a solo kill, very needed, because with all those rotations coming in, he's kind of been behind on farm. He's still doing really well, don't get me wrong, but his Blink Dagger is kind of delayed. He does have treads.
Yeah.
though.
He opted for the treads. I actually like that because that got him that kill there as well. It's very good once you get like a early lead to pick up an early treads, because you're gonna get that blink pretty quick afterwards. So
Yeah, with daytime blue has to be careful. The ping already came out for him, as maybe Aki wants to make a move. Some counter. Look at this. They know exactly where those wards are. Using the courier to counter ward. Nicely done. That's 2 observers dead within a minute for Relax. So they are completely blind on the map, apart from this one very defensive middle ward.
and we're seeing Slark gonna go for early Lothars, so he's gonna start moving pretty soon.
That's good. They need that too.
Yeah, they really do. Bulldog's gonna be picking up his Midas pretty soon. Ake went for the urn. Lotus, yeah, going for like a fighting build. He's got the phase drum. And Timbersaw's getting gone on right now, top by Solo Loda.
Just the open wounds. Nature's Prophet can of course teleport in if he wants to, but with those phase wounds in the drums,
Oh
there's
man,
no way
he's in
Shaka can
trouble.
get out. The open wounds might still be there in 4 seconds. The infest damage would do the job as well, but it's not needed anymore. Just that extra movement speed in combination with that Obra Venom. The Timbersaw, that's normally one of those escape heroes. Not gonna happen.
Naga too.
Yeah, middle lane. First is gonna be blue. Naga in top lane in some trouble. But it's blue that dies first. The Pounce come in next. His first rotation with the Shadow Dance does dodge the stun. We'll be making it out alive, but it's kind of a weird timing for him to jump in. Naga lives in the top lane. Level 4 versus level 9 versus level 5 though. And the Ensnare still comes out. It might be enough. The infest damage, yeah, Loda backs off. But at the same time, the rest of Loda's team, 4 heroes pushing on a tier 1 middle. Relax is in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, they really are. Dread's trying to pick up his level 6 top, but Loda keeps putting heavy pressure on him no matter what's happening. And right now they have a lot of trouble because Crystal Maiden's still kind of jungling, and Timbersaw can't really defend these towers right now because he just finally hit level 6, and they're going to be crushing these towers with the Enchantress and the Furion.
And one interesting thing to note, by the way, is that Alliance is playing from a LAN. So they are like in a LAN cafe setting. Maybe.
Oh really?
They're boot camping for Vegas.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
Mini
right.
boot camp. So they have maybe a slight edge over Relax in that regard, regardless, for just communication purposes and stuff. The extra vibe that you get from playing on LAN. Not that I know anything about it, but people keep talking about it, so I just have to say that.
Yeah. Wow, level 7 Lino with Arcane Boots, level 6 Enchantress. And there's going to be a blink on Puck if he gets this last on this tower. And bottom tower is actually going to drop probably quickly right afterwards, so.
Yeah, the lane is already pushing in, and one Nature's Prophet teleporting in. With nobody there of Relax apart from a Crystal Maiden, should be spelling the end of that tower. And that would be all tier 1 towers dead on Relax. And they actually have got a lot of heroes that need farm. The Timbersaw needs a lot of farm still. He's died 3 times and he's got only 19 last hits. Slark needs a lot of farm. He still doesn't have his Shadow Blade, or does he? Is it in the courier by any chance? No. Doesn't have it yet. So he needs a lot for himself as well.
Radiant's middle tower
And Night
Yeah, they gave
Stalker, of
S4
course,
the
needs
last
a lot
hit
as well.
too. Yeah, he also needs the map. That's the big thing too. Like right now it's 10 minutes in. He didn't really have the best first night. He killed S4 solo, but then he's getting killed twice. And now if they either go for Roshan or go for taking this bottom tower first, it limits the Night Stalker's space to move entirely, and it's going to be really, really difficult for him to find any picks.
Yeah, and with the observers already picked up on the side of Alliance, as in the 2 observers that Relax was standing of the 3, that map is getting really small for Relax.
Yeah, they are doing Roshan right now. So it's getting even scarier for them, because they can't fight there now at this point.
No, there's no way. These relax. They have to be trying to get as much as they can with the time they are given right now. But look at them being so scared. Sura is standing behind the tree line because everybody is missing on the map, of course, for Alliance. It's still very early in, so perhaps they weren't expecting a Roshan that early.
Dire's middle tower is under
But
Yeah,
they
probably
had to
not,
play,
honestly.
had to play very careful while everybody was missing. And instantly they go bottom. They still go for that last tier 1. No surprise there. Looking for extra gold for free.
Yeah, there's actually nothing. Relax cannot defend that tower at all. On it, they have the Naga sleep and everything now, but it's not like they have a huge combo with it or anything that'll bring them back. They just have to try to farm up and put pressure on the other lanes.
Yeah, they only have the Naga sleep to stop a fight, rather than initiate one right now. Perhaps they're gonna get something in return, a tier 1 top, tier 1 mid perhaps, but it's all... Their pushing strength is not that big. Like, if you compare it to Alliance, they've got an Enchantress and a Nature's Prophet. Little extra pushing power.
S4 ports in the back, so he gives early TPs into the front tower, and he has Loda inside of him right now, so with the Blink Dagger up. So this is going to be a pretty deciding fight right here.
This is going to be a time for Naga Siren to use the song to have everybody get out safely, but they're not going to be able to get a tower. They shouldn't get the tower.
Uh-oh. With the max silence and everything, this could be devastating right now for Relax.
So now let's TP1, blink forward, in comes the Dream Coil, the song there, but Nexus already dead. Loda, he doesn't care about that song, he's raged. He picked up 2 before that actually hit. It's still very worthy, and Nate Stalker actually did not TP out, didn't have mana to do so, or did not choose to do so, and will get picked up as well because he wasn't fast enough with his TP. 3 picked off, and that's the song used, and the only thing that, the only people that did not die were 2 supports.
Yeah, this is starting to look very, very one-sided. It's actually starting to look like Relax is not going to be able to do much unless they get, like, some miraculous picks. It's going to be really, really difficult for them to really do much in this game with the hero lineup that they have.
Yeah, they have to hope for Alliance to make some big mistakes. Alliance is playing still very safe, though. I mean, yeah, they have the upper hand, and they know that too. But they're not really pushing the issue. They're just playing their own game, not really caring about what Relax does in the meantime, just doing what they want to do, and therefore also, of course, not creating that much space to make mistakes for Relax to anticipate on, for Relax to actually take advantage from.
Yeah, and Slark is such a strong early hero. I don't know how I feel about him not really. He's actually hasn't really been involved in the game at all.
Well, he died
unfortunately.
Once. But then again, they only have 1 kill so far in total. Whoa, they're gonna lose their Night Stalker again. And this was in nighttime as well, so...
Yeah, and Bulldog actually goes for a mech. So they're going to be just trying to take every tower and end this game as fast as possible with a very suggestive win, it looks like.
Well, they still haven't picked up the tier 1 bottom. That's, of course, where they went to defend their own tier 1. In which case, I actually like that, where a team that is ahead decides to defend their own tier 1 rather than trading it, because they know they're so far ahead that it's better to stop the enemy from taking farm than to get some extra gold themselves, because they're already so far ahead. So that was nice. They are still going to get Nexus as well. The Shadow Dance now on cooldown, the Sprout for the extra vision, and that's going to be the Nature's Prophet ultimate to finish it all off. And that should be finally
and they're even going to defend top. They're even going to defend this top
again, yeah. Fortification comes out, Dread does TP out, which is great. No song this time needed, but still, no extra gold given to Relax. And they really need something. I mean, they're not getting kills. They don't have that much map control, so where are they going to get gold from? Should be towers, but even that is denied by Alliance.
Yeah, it looks like Alliance is just really trying to end this game as fast as possible. It looks like they're trying to play, like, very good and very precise Dota without really messing up that much. They're definitely trying to get ready for this Vegas tournament.
Yep. Looks like we are going to see Relax trying to make something happen if Blue can make it go up on EGM, perhaps, with Bulldog leaving right now. But EGM is fine. Just fine. No problem. Blink Dagger, by the way, in the Lina as well. This is support that is higher on net worth than the Night Stalker middle, or than the Timber off lane. It's very scary. I mean, the Slark is the only one to have some chance. Whoa, that was still the Naga Siren. Slark is the only one to have like a chance to bring this game back in balance, but since he's left that bottom lane for the first time, he's just died, and he
still doesn't have his Lothar.
Exactly.
Top tower is under attack.
Push on
They're
the
losing
top
all
lane.
their towers right now as well.
Loda is getting richer by the minute as well now with his Sanjin Yasha sitting on 1k gold already again. Has that Aegis still, of course. He has 6-0-1. Then again, I shouldn't be surprised that he hasn't died yet, because there is still only 1 death on Alliance, which was the one on S4, of course, early on in the game. which was a great kill, a great start for Relax to have, but it's the only
Yeah, it was
thing
really
they
well played by the
actually,
Night Stalker.
Yeah, it's the only thing they actually managed to do. Oh, Courier. Llama. Llama! Llama!
Radiant's
Oh, that-
courier has
Chop,
been
chop.
killed.
Mm-hmm.
Race car, lifestealer.
Radiant's middle
Indeed.
tower is under attack.
Nice words to back up this aggressive play of Alliance. Just closing out the map.
Dyer's bottom
Choking
tower
of
Yeah.
has
Relax. Oh, look! They took a
Oh,
tower!
they actually got a tower. Yeah, there you go. So Lothar's going to be picked up by the Slark, but
fallen. Radiant's
they're going to
middle
just barrel
tower
down
is
middle right
under
now. They have Aegis up, they have Mech up, they have Blink up, they have everything up ready.
Aegis disappearing in 30
Dyer's
seconds or so,
bottom
though.
tower is under attack.
31
That's
seconds.
pretty true, yeah.
We'll see if Loda can force that one out before it disappears. We do
Radiant's
have no
structures
darkness,
are
and they are not able to kill off his foot. They do burst him down quite a lot. Open wounds on Loda. He's just raging. He's just going for it. Song is coming out. The Pound's actually still happy. He has to stop the song. EGM might still actually die from this one. Still gets the Laguna Blade, however, off, and that's still gonna be Slark dead. Crystal Main picked up as well. Dread with the song now on cooldown. His song wasted. Tries to stop Loda from going for him, but the infest damage will do the job. Godlike triple kill for Loda, double kill for S4. The only one that died is Lena, and that is gonna be Slark, the only one left alive on the side of Relax. And the only reason for that is that he brought back.
The CM ulti only lasted for like 1.5 seconds, but I'm pretty sure every explosion hit Ake and a Bulldog, but
Yeah.
the mech and the attendants completely healed them all the way up. And Loda actually might be in trouble.
Yeah, well, he's gonna try and eat his way up through blue, but is forced out and actually gets backed off out with an earned charge. He'll be fine. They do defend their base though, or at least Relax does. I mean, their racks are still standing for the moment.
Yeah.
Or was it
Forced
a
to
fake?
buy it on the Slark, so his farm's a little bit more crippled, but good for them. They successfully defended the racks. I actually thought that was definitely going to go down. I guess with the Aegis going down and everything, Alliance just wanted to play it safe and just go back and farm in the meantime and then just go for pushing more because they have a very, very strong lead on this game.
Yeah, don't want to give anything to Relax. Leave nothing to the odds. And of course, they still have a tier 2 tower standing that they can take down if they feel bored. They can always get that extra gold. And maybe they want to just wait for the next Roshan, which we'll know soon how long it's going to take before the Roshan to be up. We're also probably going to see Alliance, maybe for the 3rd time, defend their tier 1 tower. Really, Relax is going to get it. That would be very nice for them, as, you know, 3rd time is a charm, but we'll see if that's the case.
Doesn't look like it. Uh-oh.
Dyer's
And
top tower
EGM solo killing the Crystal Maiden.
Oh, sisters. Sister Hate.
Uh-oh.
Dream Coil on
Triple
3.
coil, triple silence.
And that is still Timbersaw dead, Naga dead, Next is invisible for the moment in his Shadow Dance as well. Pounces, teleport, should be safe, should be out. And indeed is going to be home safe. But that is still 3 heroes dead on the map. They did get the tower though, and it did not get the knight. So they got a bit out of it, you know, silver linings and all that. But
Pretty funny though. Pretty cute. Bulldog went for a Shiva's.
yep, useful.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the amount of burst they have with the Puck Blink, with the Infest and everything, if Furon just TPs on top of someone with that Shiva's too, it's a ton of damage that they have coming out.
Yeah. Those dead heroes on Relax's side.
Radiant's bottom tower
20k
is
gold
under
in
attack.
favor of Alliance, 18k experience in their favor. Dread's actually looking to go for something here. We'll find in the snare upon Aki, but there's people coming around you from Alliance. S4 is close by, as well as Bulldog. Aki pops in Nature's Attendance, and actually goes on Dread instead as Nexus silenced up, tries to go for S4, who jumps himself over the tree line. Bulldog still in some trouble. The Pounds actually gets dodged, and Nexus is the one to be forced away. In his Shadow Blade, we'll be okay. Bulldog lives to tell the tale, but Dread is the one to go down. And EGM blinks, stuns, Night Stalker, Laguna Blade, you're dead. 2 dead already again on the side of Relax. Never mind that, 3 dead as Nature's Prophet still managed to get the Crystal Maiden down as well. And that is going to be Relax on the wrong side of the map right now, on the wrong side between Alliance and their own base. As in, Alliance in between them and their own base, and I'm not sure if they can get back. Dream Coil comes out, Nexus does set the Shadow Dance up. Ooh, decided to try and pounce towards the other side of the river, but doesn't get it. And his Shadow Dance is not going to keep him up. That's going to be another kill. And actually, EGM did not have that set previous time. Oh, that's because he died.
Oh yeah, he was using a different set. Now he's got his nice Lena, and that's GG coming out. Yeah.
Yeah. That is going to be Relax's loss. First loss of the day. We'll see if it goes to 2, because they are going to be next up again. This time they will be up against SSD, which we'll see 3 games in a row. SSD has been looking either really good or really shaky, depending on which kind of stand-ins they have been getting, as it is of course still a Rise and Come With Me +3 at the moment playing in Star Series. They have been doing really well though, and there is a chance of course that they are still going to be doing really well tonight, and that's all going to be important for the rankings because, as said, Fnatic is on the edge of their seat for their game, or for Roxkiss's game up against SSD, because that's going to be their chance to go to Kiev right there. First though, Relax versus SSD. We'll see how they do there. Any last words on this match?
No, nothing really, honestly. Alliance just looks like they were definitely coming out really trying to win the game fast, win the game very suggestively, so.
Yeah, just dominance. They had a plan in mind, stuck with it, and made it happen. It's very solid Dota.
I feel like they just had a much better overall lineup and everything too.
Yeah.
Relax's lineup was kind of strange with like Slark and Naga and stuff like that. 4 melee up against this Furion, Puck, and Lifestealer. So
yeah, no real synergy between the heroes per se. Wow, indeed, Alliance did have that synergy going for them. We'll see how Alliance does later today. As said though, first is Roxkiss. No, that's not true. First is Relax taking on SSD. We'll be in about 20 minutes time, as we are, because of this fast game, 21 minutes and 16 seconds only. We are a bit behind, or ahead of schedule rather. Wow. Ahead of schedule, that is. 20 minutes before the next game. So stay tuned, we'll be back.
that was pretty one-sided.